Okay, we are in the outbuilding guest house. How does that not feel right? Okay, the styles, the sides, they don't line up really good. Pretty good, but I can feel it. Let's see if it continues on. Coming on up into the attic. We're in the outbuilding, the pool house, the guest house, the mother-in-law quarters, call it what you will. Now this ladder is not insulated. Alright, it should be insulated, fire blocked, draft stopped, excuse me. Insulated, it's not. And then our hardware, okay, those screws are faster, screws are tighter, I get that, but if you read the instructions, nailing pattern. If you read the instructions, nails. Do not use screws. Screws are faster, they're tighter. They also break. Moving on up, we got loose fill fiberglass insulation. And we've got our water piping for our evaporator coils is right in front of us, right in harm's way. And it does not give us access to service the water heater either. But that's another video. If you'll look at this rafter, excuse me, not the rafter, this collar tie, you'll see over here we've got 3 nails. And over here we've got 2. You're supposed to have a minimum of 3. If you have 2, the pressure can cause it to seesaw. If you got 3, it kind of triangulates there. We've got depth markers, collar beams. We do not have a luminaire in the attic, and we do not have a luminaire protector in the attic either. We got loose fill insulation about 16 inches. Over here it looks like it's probably about 4. No, that's the vaulted ceiling, about 16 inches. So that's what we got. We want to keep going? We can keep going. Okay. On the indoor air handler, we got our gas piping that's in the way. We do not have a sediment trap on the gas supply line. We do not have a care and use manual. The furnace has been suspended with perforated tape, so it's not properly suspended. Coming on along, this is our evaporator coil. We've got a shallow P-trap. A shallow P-trap that's not insulated. And the P-trap is in front of the ladder access. We got our, this is ongoing. Good home inspection. So, moving on along. Again, you can't park a technician. I don't want people stepping on my gas piping. You want people stepping on your gas piping? I don't. Back to the attic. I'm not seeing any soffit vent baffles. No soffit vent baffles. How about that? And coming along here, air filters. Okay, 11 5/8 by 21 3/8. It doesn't fit the one that's downstairs. Back to the furnace. This flue pipe is not properly supported. I get it, that's a short run, you'll probably never have a problem with it, but it's supposed to have a metal strap on it. Then our primary drain line has a shallow trap. Again, it's in harm's way. And the problem with the shallow P-trap, anyway, I'll go get into that when it's not a multi-dimensional thing. This is our water heater. Our care and use manual is not present. Okay, it's 40 gallons. Let's see if I can get the age on this. They last about 10 years. The one 0997, it's probably exceeded that. Also on the water heater, our temperature pressure relief drain valve. Okay, I'm not going to open that one because it's based on its age, but also that valve does not have insulation like this other piping does. Speaking of this other piping, I am not seeing, how about that? This probably deserves its own movie. I'm not seeing dielectric unions. I'm not seeing dielectric unions on these connections. Also, these have been soldered. You're not supposed to solder so close to the tank because you can damage the internal parts of the tank. And on the safety pan, we do not have a safety pan drain pipe that I'm aware of. Did we get all that? Attic wise, the ladder was screwed in. Ladder was not insulated. We got 16 inches of loose fill insulation. We don't have soffit baffles. Some of our ties are not properly fastened. And we got daylight. That'd be a roof thing. If daylight can get in, water can get in. Doesn't look like it got in last night, but it can. Okay, on the furnace, no sediment trap. Gas piping is in harm's way. We do not have a luminaire service light, and it's not protected. Gas piping does not have a sediment trap. I think I said that already. Do not have a care and use manual for that or the water heater. On the the evaporator coil, shallow P-trap, not insulated, and in harm's way.